Giggles. Giggles. Where's Max? Where's Max? These other two roosters, they're about to be freezer camp. Welcome back to another Scuttlebutt with Ivy's Family Factotum. So, yeah, once again, those two roosters out here fighting. See, there's Max. He's over there laying down. Whenever they fight, see, they're crowing at each other, trying to see who is the boss man. And normally Max is the boss man. He's the one that keeps them in check. And right now he's hurt with a broken toe. And he's trying to keep up with them still. So, one, if not both, is about to become food. Because I'm done with it. I'm done with it. And they're quick, right? I mean, they're fighting chickens. They're quick, so you can't just go and catch them, even with a net. They don't let you get nowhere near it. So I'm just gonna take care of them with the old 9mm net. The good old 9mm net. So, well, today, Friday, happy Friday, folks. Right? Friday? Yeah, Friday. So Willow has an appointment this morning. She's actually been having issues with her ears. Type of dog, right? That has issues with her ears. Has been that way since she was born. And you know, it's one of those that she gets a lot of yeast buildup. Well, I mean, we already know, you know, feeding dogs, you know, the dry dog food constantly is not the greatest, right? But a lot of the other stuff is just stupid expensive. It's hard to afford, you know, some of the other, you know, like the freeze-dried foods or the foods that are actually good for a dog. Just like, you know, people, you know, that they always make the unhealthy stuff the cheapest. That way that's what they want to eat. That's what they can afford to eat. And it keeps folks sick, right? So it's all part of the whole thing, right? And yeah, we'll get there one day to where, you know, we can start raising our own animals for dog food, right? I.e. like rabbits or just other things, right? And just be able to, you know, accommodate that stuff. It's just right now, you know, we've been trying to go through and we're still building infrastructure, right? So it gets a little difficult, you know, with some things, because everything costs money. And when you ain't got it, yeah, it is what it is. Sounds like the jets are out flying today. I don't see it yet, but at least they're higher up for right now. They're not buzzing our heads. Because right where we are at, because, I mean, obviously, that's one of the things out in Virginia, right, is even military aircraft, they have flight lines. And all those flight lines, you know, especially for training and all those things, they should be able to state, you know, hey, this is exactly where we're going to fly for training, and any of those properties that's within those flight lines should already know that, hey, this is a flight line for yada yada yada. And yeah, we were never told those things. But they follow the ridges, right? Because when you're up in the air, you can see, you know, all these mountains and ridges and all these things like that. Well, one of our ridges and highways, right? That's a lot of times they'll follow certain highways. Well, for us, you know, we're here close to, you know, 2 highways, and they're going to follow those, right? So it is what it is. and it just happens to be, in between the ridge lines, right? Obviously, you're going to have a highway going at the valley of the ridge, not on top of the ridge. So, yep. It is what it is. Oh, actually, I probably could show you real quick. I was out here working on fence. So that's the video that will be coming out next. And I think it's looking pretty good to get you a little sneaky peeky. So, if you can see, I got all the T-posts in over here. And all we got to do is run that strand of fence. I think it looks pretty good. But as of right now, I'm not even going to have time to jump in to get this even uploaded before we got to leave, because Willow's appointment is here at less than 30 minutes. So I just wanted to jump out here quick and just check on Max, bring you all along with, just to see how he's doing. He's still laying down, kind of taking it easy. I can't tell if it rained last night or if it's just morning dew, because all the grass is still wet. So it's probably just morning dew. But and I also wanted to say too is we actually have some things with the well house that I'm going to be correcting, because for one, whenever it comes time to do the other shop up here, right, because all this stuff is moving, right? Mom and Dad are coming to grab the stuff out of here. They're taking that back to Texas, all their furniture and stuff. And then that is going to end up becoming a storage shed for now, right? To get rid of that tent, that building, which a lot of that stuff in there, probably Mom and Dad's going to take as well, but probably not. So if they don't, after I move this, right, I'm moving it that way. And then all this is going to get cleared out. And then once the shop comes, a portion of that shop, it has a little, the covered walkway, and then it's going to have a little outbuilding. Well, that little outbuilding is going to be the new wheelhouse, the new Scuttlebutt, right? This is our Scuttlebutt. So, but until that happens, right, I still have some stuff that I need to do in here, filter wise, and I've never created a bypass in here, right? To be able to bypass filters for doing, filter maintenance. So anytime I come in here to do stuff, I just turn it off completely. And I would actually like to install a bypass to correct that, so I don't have to worry about turning off the water. And then also, whenever it comes time to, put stuff like bleach or whatnot down the wellhead, because we do get, boy, close the door, and now all the wasps are coming after me. I guess they got a nest up in here. Oh, I didn't even get that door latched back. Ooh, they did not like that. Yeah, they got a nest right up in there. I guess I'm gonna have to go get some spray, because this door's been getting kind of hard to close, because I actually got a thing of termites that are trying to eat up the wood right now, so I gotta get spray for them too. Man, if it ain't one thing, it's another, right? But yeah, that's another project that's gonna be coming at some point, because man, our water was getting pretty bad there for a hot minute. Oh, my coffee. I was like, where did I put my coffee? I do that all the time. Set it down, I forget it. So yeah, with that, especially during really heavy rains, and I still don't have a cap for that. I need to get a new cap. It's an 8-inch cap, not a 6-inch cap. So, and then our water gets to start smelling like, H2S, sulfur. And a lot of times that's because either things get down into the well, or it's just because of, the different types of rocks in our area. It creates that stuff, right? So one way to kind of help with any of the sulfur bacteria or anything like that, for one, test your water, make sure that that's what it is. And two is just the household unscented household bleach, right? So for every 100 gallons, or every 100 feet, right? 100 feet of well, which is normally a 6-inch well, you do 1 gallon, right? No more than 1 gallon. It could be half to 1 gallon. It'll kill that out, right? But whenever you do that, you also have to run the hose. You bypass all your filters, and you have to run the hose back down into your wellhead for at least 30 minutes to an hour. Just let that water constantly go through there, get it all circulated really good, and then you get it running into your house through all your faucets. And once you can start smelling it, then you turn it off. But during that whole process, right, you want to not have that going through your filters. So see, look at them. See, they're fighting. So there's Max. He's trying to break them up. Hurt foot and everything. I'm pretty sure that's how he broke his foot. So, gonna have to take care of it. Alright, y'all. Well, that's what we got for you. Projects we're currently working on, and Max still has a broke toe. And yeah, we're gonna be getting rid of some other roosters. Alright, y'all. Well, get out there, thank a veteran with every chance you get. Not only on Veterans Day, and we'll see you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye, friends.